This is where the Democrats are inept. They have not, and this is where they need socialists. This is where they need like actual people who have done critical analysis of capitalism and our American economy, and they need us to provide them with these points, or they need us to be the face and the force behind it, because they're inept here. And the reason I say it's inept and not malicious, it's because the Democrats have had an opportunity. I mean, if you wanted to see the Democrats do their worst, they did it during the Obama administration. Right? They had control of Congress. They had all the ability. They're not there. They are not there to cut Medicare in order to give tax breaks to the rich. I'm sorry. I wouldn't. I mean, don't, not trying to knock the person who said that in the chat room and people on Facebook or wherever. But the fact of the matter is there is a dynamic difference, and this is where it is exposed the most. The difference is that you're not going to have Democrats who sit there and cut SNAP benefits in order to pay for tax breaks for the for the wealthiest. You're not going to have Democrats who are willing to sit there and see a 4% cut in Medicare every single year, year after year, in order to pay for the deficits that are caused by the tax breaks for the wealthy. Right? Democrats are not going to sit there and eviscerate the middle class by seeing tax hikes on the middle class in 2023 in order to pay for the tax breaks for the wealthy. Right? There's a dynamic difference. And so, maybe not. Maybe, and I would agree, maybe the Democratic Party is not the party for actually changing the system in a dynamic way. But they're not these vultures who are out there willing to feast on our remains. Literally, they're feasting on the remains of our paycheck. We work all day, every single damn day, and you have corporations who are sitting there like vultures, and every one of them get a piece of our check. And when it's all said and done, we're out here and like we can't even go to the damn doctor. Right? You still have people, even though, and this is the distinction. The Democrats gave us Obamacare, which patched the system but didn't fix the system, and definitely didn't make the system better. But we still have people right now who are literally dying because they're having to ration their medication. And corporations and Republicans are like, oh, that's not bad enough, because there's still enough people who are alive to work to help generate our profits. The only time they will actually give a damn about people is when they have broken us down to the point where they can no longer drain wealth out of us. That's it. That's it. When we are too broken down, too tired, people dying on the streets, not enough, and they won't care when people die on the streets. It's when enough people die on the streets to hurt their profit margin. Then they will say, maybe we should have a Social Security program so senior citizens aren't dying in the streets. Because you know why? You can't get money out of dead people, but you can get money out of people living on the edge.